What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about some crazy stuff going on with Collider. Collider makes a massive announcement, a mega announcement, announcing that they are canceling most of their flagship shows, Collider Movie Talk, Collider Jedi Council, so many others. People are losing their jobs. Roxy is on right now over on her channel. She's live. This is from Steve Weintraub, Collider Frosty, the person that created Collider. It's not going over very well at all. Just so we're clear, I am not celebrating the fact that anybody is losing their job. That is very sad that people are losing their jobs, and I hope that they all fall on their feet and they all are able to find work elsewhere. From what I hear, Christian Harloff, I'm a big fan of Christian Harloff. From what I hear, Harloff is going to, be working with a lot of these creators. Now, I don't know specifically who all has lost their job at this point. That's still kind of a moving situation, so we're not sure about everything. But, I want to talk about the fact that just a few years ago, Collider used to be the definitive source for entertainment news. There was no other channel that was even close. I was the biggest fan of Collider Movie Talk. It was my version of Sports Center for movies. When we had John Campea, when we had John Schnepp, when we had Jeremy Johns, Harloff, Tiffany Smith, Mark Ellis, it was incredible how many amazing personalities they had assembled for this platform, and obviously Collider Jedi Council played a huge part into that. And it was it. Every day I woke up, I was looking forward to Collider Movie Talk. I couldn't wait for Collider Movie Talk. It was the best thing. And it seemed like things started to fall apart after The Last Jedi, honestly. But I'm not going to put everything on The Last Jedi per se. I'm just trying to use that as a time frame. But there was a real strong push for diversity. Obviously, John Campea left. I don't know the details of why Campea left. There's a lot of speculation out there. I'm not going to get into that. I don't ultimately know why he left, but he left. And once Campea left, that was kind of the beginning of the end for me and for a lot of people with Collider. What was the go-to movie entertainment show started to become very stale, and they started to bring guests in, and they started to push the diversity bullshit. They started to push the social justice nonsense. They started to push the toxic fandom narrative. And again, this all kind of connects back to The Last Jedi, because that's where a lot of this started happening. They started bringing in hosts for the sake of having diverse. We need to have non-white dudes. We need to have LGBTQ representation. We need to have people of color. No, what you need to have is qualified people, regardless of what their race or gender or sexuality is. But Collider was really focused on this bullshit. Now, I don't remember when Mark Fernandez purchased it. I really don't know. I would have to go back into that. I didn't pay attention to that. What I was paying attention to was how things were looking when they were doing the diversity push, and so much virtue signaling from the panelists that they were bringing on, so much of the toxic fandom and holding the fans responsible for the bad movies and all of that. And ultimately, where we're at today is you got me, some asshole sitting in a pool house with a $75 webcam getting as many views as Collider's main channel, which is nonsense on every single possible level. Like, it does not make sense. It's not supposed to be like that. That represents how bad the brand of Collider went, and how people were so tired of the fake, nonsensical platform that was being created so you could do your diversity push and your social justice push. And so that's where we're at now with Collider, where they've canceled an insane amount of shows, and a lot of people have lost their jobs. And it's just another reason to show why social justice will destroy every single brand that it touches. It has no place in business. It has no place in entertainment whatsoever. It will only hurt. It is a disease. It will only eat you from within, and it will systematically destroy you, because the people that you're pandering to over and over again on social media don't give a shit about what you're talking about. They will support you in the short term if you're saying the things that they want you to say, but the moment you step out of line, with that narrative, they're done and they will cancel you. And Collider decided they wanted to pander to that group of people, and they wanted to push a lot of nonsense on the platform. When you had an all-star team of people, when you had an A-plus cast of people and an A-plus show and an A-plus brand, you wanted to move away from that and go into the toxic fandom and the racist people that hate The Last Jedi and the racist Star Wars fans. And at that point, when you started going down that road and then you started bringing those people onto your channel that was pushing that narrative, people were done with it. And that's where we're at now. So when it's all said and done, I do wish everybody the best in terms of, I don't want to see people lose their livelihood. I don't want to see people losing, I don't want to see people's families suffering and anything like that. But at the end of the day, stop pushing your identity politics nonsense. You had an amazing platform, and now here we are with a lot of good people lost their jobs today, and it is very, very sad. But that's where we're at. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, Raylos are weird, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.